Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, where we make sense of the corporate world, one filing at a time, and today we're diving into Fly Group's latest report. Get ready for some executive musical chairs and financial shifts that might just raise an eyebrow or two. Also, did you know we have a fantastic community over on Discord where we break down these filings interactively? You can find the link in the description below, so join us. Alright folks, Fly Group Inc. has just dropped an 8K filing, which is basically a current report that tells us about significant events happening with the company. Think of it as a timely update to keep investors in the loop. This particular report is dated the 17th of September 2025, but it is being filed on the 19th. Now, the big news here is a major shakeup in the C-suite. Ms. Lisa Fan has been appointed as the new Chief Financial Officer, or CFO, for Fly Group. This is a pretty significant move for any company, as the CFO is responsible for managing the company's finances, which includes financial planning, management of financial risks, record keeping, and financial reporting. Let's take a quick look at Ms. Fan's background. She is 44 years old and comes with some solid experience. Before this, she was a financial consultant at Baisan Consulting Firm from May 2022 to May 2025. In that role, she focused on helping private companies structure their finances and get ready for going public. Before that, she was the Director of Internal Audit at Sush Group from July 2019 to April 2022. There, she was involved in rebuilding financial systems, making sure internal controls were up to par, and getting companies ready for listings in both the US and Hong Kong markets. She has got a Bachelor degree from Zhejiang Institute of Finance and Economics and is a certified public accountant in China. Her experience seems to cover a good range of financial operations. Now, with Ms. Fan stepping in as the permanent CFO, Mr. Zhou Wao, who is filling that role on an interim basis, is stepping down as interim CFO. But don't worry, Mr. All isn't going anywhere entirely. He is going to continue serving as the company's Chief Executive Officer, Chairman of the Board, and an Executive Director. So he is consolidating his focus on the top leadership roles. There is also a new face joining the board. Mr. Lecky Dong has been appointed as an independent director. He'll also be taking on key roles as the chair of the Nominating and Governance Committee, a member of the Audit Committee, and a member of the Compensation Committee. This appointment fills a vacancy left by the resignation of Zhenfeng Jiang. Let's look at Mr. Dong's background. He is 36 years old and has been working in real estate finance. Since September 2018, he has been a real estate bridge loan originator and fund manager at Golden Harbour Capital LLC. Essentially, he has been responsible for founding and managing a private real estate debt fund. He earned his Bachelor degree from Branch College, Sikland School of Business in 2013. His experience is more on the investment and fund management side, which could bring a different perspective to the board. It's important to note that neither Ms. Fan nor Mr. Dong have any family ties to the current management or directors of Fly Group. Also, they haven't been involved in any past transactions with the company that would need to be disclosed in detail. This is generally a good sign, suggesting a fresh start without potential conflicts of interest. Now let's talk compensation for our new appointees. Ms. Fan has a director offer letter and an employment agreement. Her total annual compensation is set at $60,000. Pretty standard for a CFO, especially considering the size and stage of the company. For Mr. Dong, as an independent director, his compensation is set at $26,400 annually. This is typical for board members who don't have executive roles, recognizing their time and oversight responsibilities. These agreements, the Fan offer letter and employment agreement, and the Dong offer letter are all filed as exhibits with this report. Finally, the filing also lists the exhibits that accompany this report. These include the director offer letters for MS Fan and Mr. Dong, and the employment agreement for MS Fan. It also mentions the interactive data file, which is basically a standardized way to present financial information in a machine, readable format. So, what's the story here? Fly Group has brought in a new CFO with a strong financial and IPO readiness background. They've also added a new independent director with real estate investment experience. The CEO is also stepping back from interim CFO duties, allowing him to focus on his primary roles. These are strategic moves to strengthen financial oversight and board diversity. The compensation figures are within expected ranges for these roles, suggesting a structured approach to onboarding new talent. Now, let's look at the broader picture for Fly Group. While this filing doesn't contain detailed financial tables in the traditional sense, the appointments themselves signal a move towards more robust financial management and corporate governance. Bringing in an experienced CFO like MS Fan is a positive step, especially if the company is anticipating growth or a more complex financial landscape. Her experience in IPO readiness and financial structuring implies she might be tasked with optimizing the company's financial operations for future expansion or investment rounds. Similarly, Mr. Dong's background in fund management could provide valuable insights into capital allocation and investment strategy for the board. The fact that they are filling vacancies and that the CEO is consolidating his roles suggests a maturing organizational structure. However, we need to remember that these are just the appointments themselves. The real test will be in how these new leaders perform and whether their strategies translate into tangible financial results for Fly E-Group. We'll definitely be keeping an eye on future filings to see the impact of their contributions. What is your take on these leadership changes at Fly E-Group? Do you think MS Fan's experience will make a big difference? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, give this video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe for more insights into the world of corporate finance. And don't forget to join our Discord community for more in-depth discussions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.